Well, here the question says Mr. Ganesh, Ramesh, and Suresh together, all of them earn 1,98,000, right? And the ratio earnings between Mr. Ganesh, Mr. Ramesh is 2:1, while Mr. Ramesh and Mr. Suresh is 3:2. So, how much did Mr. Ramesh earn? Here it is simple. Let's write down G for Ganesh, R for Ramesh, and S for Suresh. So G between R is 2:1, and between R is 2. S is how much? 3:2. So you simply need to make that the middle part equal, which is 1 and 3. We are trying to write the ratios in one line. So multiply the above by 3 will come, make it similar. So 3 2s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. Now they are equal. You can write the below 2 above. So this is 6, 3 is to 3 is to 2 is the ratio that they have between them. So we're searching for Ramesh. Ramesh will be 3. 3 is the unit. Out of how much? 3 out of 6 plus 3 plus 2 is how much? It's 11 into how much money do they have? 19800, right? So just cut this 11 by what? 1 and 8 and 0 and 0. So multiply it by 3. That gives you 3 8 24, 2 in hand, 3 1 3 4 5. 5400 is the answer, Mr. Ramesh. Okay, here is one question about mixture. Here it talks about apple mojito, right? Mojito, that's if you don't know mojito, simply it is cocktail of drinks. Yeah, here we're talking about apple juice and water mixed together. That gives you mojito. It's not mojito, it's mojito. Vessel 1 consists of 39 liters of apple pulp in 52 liters mixture. So vessel 1 contains 52 liters, where 39 liters apple and the rest is water. At the same time, vessel 2, second vessel, has 15 liters water and 40 is the total. So 40 minus 15 will give you apple, right? So let's get into that. And the question is, if they are mixed in a new vessel and final mixture consists of water as 30% of the total mixture, in what ratio were the two mixture mixed? Here mostly this kind of question is easy to solve by alligation, mixture and alligation technique. We need to know that. So let's solve. Here we, like I said, volume 1 has 2, apple and water. Let's say A for apple and W for water. Same goes with V2, vessel 2 gives you A for apple, W for water. So now we know volume 1 apple pulp has 39 liters, right? And the total was how much? 52 liters. So water will be how much? 52 minus 39. How much will you get that? It will become 13, right? 52 minus 39 will be 13. At the same time, you go for V2, water is 15 and total mixture is 40. So if you minus 40, 15, it'll be 25. And then here, when it comes to alligation, we need to make the same quantity. We will solve, since the question gives water in the form of percentage, so we will try to make the content of water in V1, how much percentage of water is there and how much percentage of water is there in volume 2. So we will use that as alligation. So 13 is how much percentage? Simple as that. And 13 out of the total 52 into 100 will gives you the percentage of that, and you'll get same goes with V2, 15 out of 40 into 100. So these are the two, they'll give you percentage. So if you cut that, if you cancel out all those require, you will get the first one 25% and the other one how much? Roughly you'll get a point that gives you 37.5, right? So these are the two, and then here you write in the middle that's 30% being mixed. Allegation is like this, you'll simply write in this form and then minus in the between. 25 minus 30 is 5, and then 37.5 minus 30 is 7.5. So these are the two, this is the two ratio. No, this is the ratio, sorry, this is the ratio that we need. 7.5 is to 5, so that's it is the same as 1.5 is to 1. And look at the answer, and it can also be 3 is to 2, right? So this is the answer if you don't want to put it in points. Allegation. Okay, this is a question. Let us consider people three people, A, B, C, they are in this ratio. Let's give the ratio is 10 is to 7 is to 11. So from here, so let's say C gives this person B like 24K. C gives B 24K, and then after that their ratio of the money they have becomes 5 is to 5 is to 4. So we will simply make it multiply by 2, trying to make this A equal, because uh, A does not concern the amount transaction between this C and B, right? So even if the money increases, the ratio of A could be the same, can be the same, it will be the same. So A multiplying by 2, we get 10 is to 10 is to 8. So basically you can see here from 11 to 8, how much is decreased? It's 3, right? And from 7 to 10 is 3 is increased. So the 3 unit increase is same as how much? 24,000 in terms of money. So the total money received by them will be how much? The total unit is 10, 20, 28. 20 unit is total. 28 unit gives you how much money? So for 24K by 3 into 28, you can write the K as 1000, but 3 here, 3. How much it is? 3, 8, and 8 into 28 gives you how much? 8, 8, 64, 6, 8, 2, that's 16, and 22, 0, 0, 0. 2,24,000. This is the amount, total amount they have. Yeah, the question says to stitch one shirt and one pant. Just say to do work, Raj take 3 hours a day for 4 days, and at the same time Ram takes 4 hours a day for 5 days. What is the compound rated ratio in day hours to stitch one shirt, one pant, their work from Raj to Ram? So total, basically they're asking Raj is to Ram, what is the total work done by Raj is to Ram. So Raj here is at 3 hours for 4 days. So total how much? 3 into 4, right? Into 24, or you can just write 4 days. That'll give you the total hours of work done by Ram. Raj, I mean. So, and then Ram again, Ram will be 4 hours a day into 5 days, or 5 into 24. But let's see, for calculating this, we will, we have to make it in the same unit, let's say hours, but basically keep that in mind. 4 days is 4 into 24. So here just the ratio of them, how much. So their ratio will come like 3, 4, 3 into 4 by 4 into 5. See, if you write 24 on the above and below, it simply cancel out. So 4 or 5, you cancel it out. So the answer is 3:5. Simple as that. Like I said, in the proper way, you can write 3 into 4 into 24. That makes an equal unit. It becomes an R. So, but still then 24 is the same, so I can cut that. So that's a waste of time if you understand it. Just write 3 into 4 into 4 into 5. That gives you 3/5. You have a number A and B in the ratio of 5:7. And if you subtract 25 both from the number, the ratio becomes 35:59. So what is their original number? So let's find it out. A is to B is 5:7, and you subtract 25 from there, it becomes 35:57. So here you have to assume x and calculate the value of x. It do not be scared about the number you're going to multiply, because you need to know how to quickly multiply. These are easy stuff. So 5x is the original number minus 25. These two send x minus 25. That becomes 35/59, right? This is the equation. You just need to solve x. So let's write it down one more step. If you're able to calculate in your mind, fine. But if not, just write like this: 5x minus 25 bracket 59. Easy calculation. There you go. 59 into 5 is like, 5, 9, 45, 4, and 5, 25. So 29, 29, 5x minus 25 into 59. How do you multiply this? Easy way is just multiply 20 and then with 5 just add them. 20 into 59 will be how much? Let's take 0, 2 9s are 18, right? 1, 2, 5, 10, 11. Then multiply by 5 again. 5, 9, 4, 5, 5, 25, 29. So just add them directly there. 5, 7, and then 4, 3 plus 1 4, and then there you go. Here 35 into 7 again. 7, 5 is 35. 3 7, 3 21, 3 2 4 5, right? Minus again here again, just multiply by either 30, see 0. Okay, 700. 25 into 20 into 35, and then 5 into 35, right? There go 700. So you add it, 875 there. So just look at that. It's 295 and 245. Just subtract there from there. It's 50x. Same thing here. You go 875. Just subtract 8 from 14. 0 0 is 75, the same. So 8 what 4 5 6. So x will be how much? 0 0 cut 5 by 60 by 5 is how much? 12. So you get x is 12. Now the quad numbers are what? 5x and 7x, right? 5 into 12 is 60. 7 into 12 is how much? 7 2 4 1 7 8, right? That's the answer. Here's an interesting question. 3 friends, Shimoli, Pooja, and Vidhi, decided to pay their travel fare. In the ratio, they are supposed to pay the fare in the ratio of 2 is to 3 to 4. So Shimoli pays the first day fare with amount which is amounts to 500. Pooja pays the second day's fare, which is 600, and then Vidhi pays the third, which is 700. So we can see from the amount and the ratio they need to pay, someone paid extra and someone is paying lower. So we can see that. So the question asks, how much does Vidhi has to pay Shimoli? So without even thinking so deep who pays less than that, you can see that Vidhi pays less, so Shimoli pays more. So Vidhi needs to pay the amount to Shimoli. So we can write the ratio like S for Shimoli, P for Pooja, and V for Vidhi. So the actual ratio is supposed to be 2 is to 3 is to 4. But now how much do they actually pay? S paid 500, P Pooja paid 600, and Vidhi paid 700. So basically this ratio becomes how much? It's actually 5 to 6 to 7, or let's say So so the P Puja paid 600, right? So the ratio for Puja needs to pay these 3, so we can just make it equal, multiplying the ratio. If we multiply by 200, it becomes 2 3 600, right? So if we can make that equal, the two people who has difference will be seen. So multiply by 200 becomes to 400 is to 600 is to 800. This is the actual ratio it needs to be, but here you see VD pays only 700, and then Shimoli pays 500, that is extra. So 700, make it equal how much? 100. You need to pay 100 back. That is the answer. Here the question says Rocky and his friend Rambo. Rocky and Rambo. Rocky and Rambo. Basically, those two movies are Rocky and Rambo, the same hero, right? Mr. Stallone. Rocky and Rambo started a business by investing 35k and 21k respectively, right? So the ratio of the months invested by, they're asking the months, and the number of months for which Rambo invested into the business was 4 less than the number of the month. See, Rambo invested 4 months less than Rocky, and the ratio of the total profit of share is of Rocky. The ratio of the total profit to the share of Rocky was 7:5. See, interesting question. Do not get confused with the last ratio. They are not giving the ratio of the profit between Rocky and Rambo. It is rather total profit and Rockies. Here we will write the actual ratio Rocky and Rambo. Rocky and so 35k, 21k. It can only be 35 by 21. So, but still, then let's write for simple understanding. So there you go, simply, yeah, you can cut that again, right? 7, 5, and 3. 5 is to 3 is the ratio of their investment. Here, how the number of months we do not know. See, the question also give total profit by Mr. Rocky is 7 is to 5. See that if Rocky gets 5, so basically if total is 7, how much is still left? 2 is left. 2 will be for Rambo. So their profit ratio will be how much? 5 is to 2, right? 5 is to 2. So let's say 5 into x is the number, x is the number of months, and 3 into y for Rambo and Rocky and Rambo. So the profit will be how much? See, like I said again, investment equals to profit. So cut that, x by y is equal to 3 by 2. That's the answer. Interesting question here. Mr. Sriman inherits 2,505 gold coins and divide them amongst his 3 sons, Bharat, and Marat. Yeah. In a certain ratio, out of the total coins received by each of them, Bharat sells 30 coins. Bharat donates his 30 coins and Marat loses 25 coins. Now the ratio of the gold coins with them is 46, 41 is to 34. So how many coins did Bharat receive from his father? So basically, total coins, gold coins, 2,505 gold coins. From there, the number of 30, 30, and 25. So 30 Bharat, and then okay, and then 30 and 25. So those are 85 coins have been taken out from the total. Take that out from the total. So the amount left is what? 0, 2, and 4. So 2,420 is the amount left, and they divided that in between 3 of them, and the ratio is 46 is to 41 is to 34 respectively, right? So they're asking about Mr. Parat. Parat kitna receive? Parat Parat ने कितना रिसीव किया? यही है क्वेश्चन. So P 41 out of how much? 41 out of, so easy ways to get 6 1 4 5 11 1 10. So 4 8 9 3 yeah, 12 yeah, 1 2 1 into it's 2 4 2 0. So cut that by 2 gives you 20. So 2 1 2 4 8, right? So that is the amount. And then how much did he lose or sell out? How much? They're 30, right? So add that, becomes 850. Mr. Bharat. 850 is the answer. Okay. Here, the question talks about Ritesh is a miser teacher. He has to travel from Lucknow to Varanasi. To do so, he compared bus fare and train fare of a place. So the bus fare here, he says the bus fare before it was 20 rupees bus, and the train, how much? Train costs like 30 bucks. So, but now the train has increased by 20%. Like we said, 20% increase. 20% is how much? 1 by 5, right? So 1 by 5, which is how much? It's 6, so 36. And then how much is increased here? 20. Here 10% is increased. 10% of this one will be just 2, so 22. So the ratio of the new from bus, these two, cut it by 2. 11 is to 18. That is the answer. Here the question says, Amar bought a biscuit worth rupees X, we don't know that, and he gave 10 rupees note to the shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper returns in the denomination of like 50 paise, 1 rupee and 2 rupees. If the ratio of the number of the coins respectively, what is the price of the biscuit? Here you can see, we can start right up. The denomination of the coins that he returned is 4 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. So for how much? For the coin 50 paise, let's make it in terms of rupees, so it will be like 0.5 rupees, right? And 1 rupee wala, it's 1 rupee. Here this is 2 rupee. So this is the amount number, this is the rupees. So 4 into this much is how much? Like 2 rupees, and this one will be how much? 202 rupees, and this one will be how much? 2 rupees. So total, how much rupees does he has in return? This is 6 rupees. So the biscuit will be how much? 4 rupees, because it is 10 rupees that he brought. So this is the answer.